back to the channel. Real quick, I want to show y'all something real quick. I don't know if y'all can see. This is a Dodge Dart. What kind of car, man? And on top of that, it's a standard shift, stick shift Dart. Okay, now, this is one reason why, you know, I don't know, I guess a lot of the newbies not familiar with the stick shift, but this is one reason why you should leave your gear in first gear at least. Leave your stick shift in first gear when you parking a car equipped with a manual transmission. All right. Now, quite frankly, your emergency brake is going to get a lot of use if your car is equipped with a manual transmission. In this case, I'm parked, right? I'm in a park spot on a slight incline, very slight, not steep, none of that, nothing at all, very slight incline. All right. So naturally, I'm a stick shift driver. I go into the spot, I park, I shift the gear into first gear. I want to leave it in first gear. The reason you're doing that, because see, my foot is still on the clutch. The reason you're doing that is because so the car would not roll back. If the clutch is engaged, it's gonna fight with the flywheel and try to prevent the car from moving. All right. In a case like this, all right, I'm gonna turn the car off. My feet is still on the clutch to get cars in first gear. I'm on a slight incline. Let me open the door. Now, I'm finna remove my feet. See how the car jerked and stopped? All right, now the emergency brake is not up. So, naturally, you should leave the emergency brake up. Now, hypothetically, just say you park the car. You don't leave the car in the gear. Right now, that is neutral. I am on the clutch. When you go to get out of the car, there's a picture of the ground and my foot on the clutch. I'm still in neutral and the emergency brake is fully engaged, supposedly. All right, let me remove my foot. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? This car is rolling backwards. Now, one of two things. You got two problems. First of all, your emergency brake is not working. And second of all, this is not really a problem, but this is something you should practice. At any case, even if your emergency brake was fully functioning, you should always leave your car into gear when you park. Okay, never leave your car in the neutral, or at least I don't. Now, a lot of people may have a difference of opinion. This is my opinion, and I personally think you should leave your car in the gear. If your car is equipped with a manual transmission, leave it in gear, at least first gear, so the car won't potentially roll back. You may not even know your manual or your emergency brake not working. Again, emergency brake all the way up, that's high as it will go. Car is in neutral, my feet is on the clutch and the brake, there's the ground. Let me remove my feet from the brake and the clutch. The car is rolling backward. Now just say you was on a slight incline, you go in the grocery store, and you come back, your car done rolled and crashed into somebody behind you. You will be held liable for the damage. So I just want to leave that tip with you. All right, especially you new manual transmission drivers. Now I understand a lot of the newer generation was not exposed to stick shift, driving a manual transmission. I used to dog young people out for not knowing how to drive a stick. I had to stop that because I realized it's simple. They was not exposed to it. Okay, even my daughter, I vowed to teach my daughter, she's 23 now, how to drive a stick shift car. I have no way to do that because I have no car equipped with a manual transmission. You can't even hardly rent them anymore. I would have went so far as to rent a car equipped with a manual transmission just so I can get my daughter exposed to driving a manual transmission. That option is no longer available. It is in some places, or there's still some stick cars out there such as this one, but so I have refrained from you know, the young guy, the 20. I've seen a 30-year-old guy not know how to drive a stick. And it's not that he's a bad person, it's simply because he has not been exposed to it. Okay. So as far as that goes, yeah. But that's the one little tip, man, I wanted to leave with you. Leave your car. Let me leave this one in gear because this thing will roll back. Now I'm gonna explain to the customer that they really should get the emergency brake fixed, but just in case it don't work, the stop and force the other stop and force option you have would be the actual gears in the manual transmission. Leave it in gear. All right, that's all I have, man. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.